See if it pops up. We get 3-bet from Adria. 4-bet here. Even on the bubble, ace king is such a strong hand. Aggressive opponent. It's just get after it kind of moment. And I also think it's probably our time in the pot limit Omaha. Ace king 10-5 double suited with about 7 blinds. Is there a pay jump at 31? Nope. Okay, let's go. Ace. Ace. Or diamonds. Or spades. Not a good start. Nope. Ace. Nope. GG. 342.21 in the Omaha and the end of the story. The story there. GG. 341 bucks. Not bad. I'll take it. We lose there. That's painful. Okay, so I think, if I'm not mistaken, we have a 320 PKO turbo. I'm going to put that right where the PLO was on table 5. So here we go. We green felt. Ace king, ace 10 all in. Who's got who covered here? Clip at 7, 7, 8, 8. Chef's kiss. True. That was wild. That was a wild hand. All right, so we're down to 13. We're 5 of 13. Min cash is $429. There's no bounties, obviously. Here, it's a shove for a half stack. We need 8% less equity than normal. We gamble. Good luck. Oh my God, and we definitely have a gamble for a bounty here against our friend of the stream. As we hit an ace to knock out the $75. Our opponent opens here. They have 14 blinds to start the hand. We have king jack suited. We cover for 609 bounty. It's definitely an all in here. Have to fade them having the big hand, which of course they can have aces here, of course, right? Makes sense. We gotta hope they have more like 10s or 9s or 8s or 7s or, you know, similar Broadway sort of hands. That's okay. No regrets on that hand. They're stop and going here. We're gonna get it in because they have less than half pot. And in the main event, we're going to call with jacks. We're 150 blinds deep here, 80 blinds deep here, and 30 blinds deep here. Great spot to induce a squeeze with jacks, and not a spot where we want to get in 160 blinds pre. It's not good, you know, so. PartyPoker is my main sponsor. I work with a few other companies as well. Hybrid Poker is one of them. Poker Academy, I've got some stuff with. Have worked with other companies in the past, but PartyPoker is like my only sponsor, my main sponsor. The only one that like pays me anything that isn't affiliate based. Bot size bet here. I think we obviously call on the turn and then face a difficult spot on the river. And we win. 10.5 million. They had king deuce suited. Really going for it. 6 of 13 here is chill. 6 of 12 here is chill. Ace king is nice. Headed to Atlantic City later this month. Do you have a favorite poker room there? I've only played in one, Resorts World. I don't even know if they have a poker room still. So no, I've hardly played any poker in Atlantic City, to be honest. I've only been one time. Okay, the stream is back. Nice. We've got the YouTube stream up and running. And what a great spot, man. 5th place right here. We're on the bubble here. Bubble felt in the money in the main. And some good spots in these other ones as well. I think call on this drive aboard. I mean, it's hard to have bluffs, but then also it's hard to have a better hand as well. So bit of working both ways for us there. You have something on the screen that tells if it's a rerun. The date right above my head, June 3rd. So if it's June 3rd in Eastern time zone, then you're safe. Every once in a while I forget the date and someone will remind me like an hour into the stream, but pretty safe bet. I don't really do reruns other than the 5-minute break as well, every hour. Other than that, I don't do reruns on any of the platforms. This is Party Poker, yes. It's very common on a bunch of sites, not just Party Poker, where... Whoa, pot size bet, I'm going to fold. If you win a tournament on pretty much any site, you're going to have to verify your identity. That's just very normal, so there's no reason to panic. There's strict regulations in a bunch of different countries around the world that poker sites have to do their due diligence to know who they're providing their services to, right? Like know that their customer is actually who they say they are. They're in the country that they should be in, right? They need all of that information for regulatory reasons to operate with a license. So them asking for your identity is not a unique experience to you. It happens to everyone if you win a significant amount of money. It's happened to me plenty of times. It's happened to me on Party Poker when they sponsored me as a pro, right? It's an automatic process. So I would say, don't be too stressed. It's frustrating, but it's the way that it is with online poker. So. Final 2 tables. Here's the chip leader on $1 million. And then bunch of people bunched up between 370 and 580K. Short stacks. There's 2 stacks at 200K, and then Matty Ice is on 270 in this 215. So we'll see how it goes. Double bubbles. Pure bubble of both tournaments on tables 2 and 3. Hey, thanks for the raid, Roscoe. Appreciate you. Welcome, everyone, tuning in. I'm on a delay, so you won't hear me say thank you for about 5 minutes, but I appreciate your raid very much. Thank you, and welcome all. Blind versus blind here. King high is likely the best hand. We call. If they barrel the turn, we probably have to fold, especially no club in our hand. All right, queens in the main event is a big deal. Very deep again, so it's kind of tough to play against this 13 million stack and this 7.5 million stack and the 6 million stack. Everyone else, it's pretty straightforward, I think. But everyone folds, which is fine. Moving on. Isn't that 80 blinds you got? Yeah, a bit more, 90, 89. But at the time, it was probably 80. Good spot to lead. We're going to do this with like pairs that are 8, 7, 6s, 5s, 4s, 3s, as well as our full houses of kings full. So should be a pretty balanced situation there. Fold this. The double bubble continues as we pick up ace king. Not a bad spot to flat against this stack, I would say. Induce squeezes behind. Pretty good. And against the friend of the stream, but with the ace, it's an all-in shove here against Jamerson. Against King Queen, we're ahead for a very big bounty here. We need a spade, ace, 4, or jack. Queen does it, unfortunately. Big pot going their way. Call the block bet. I think obviously with ace king here, don't want to raise when the club's complete, straight's complete. We don't lose much, which is okay. King queen. Want to 3-bet against this opponent, especially last time we saw king deuce suited in a pretty early position. Means they're playing a wide range pre-flop. Happy to 3-bet king queen, ensure that we get a heads up. Value bet against a lot of their range. Of course, they can have some better hands, but we're not intending to play this hand in 4-bet pots unless they chose like a really weird sizing. And we take it out. It's cool. Blind versus blind here, still on the pure bubble. Flop really well, but I want to control the size of the pot given our stack. So we call. And probably let them bluff here as the shorter stack is probably the right way to go. So check, call. Or check raise if we're not all in. But it goes check, check. And we want to block bet the river. I think this is fine. And they fold. Okay. Pocket fives. Playable. There's something. Can't call off here. It's very different than normal now, right? Like it's not like it was in the beginning. The jam is big for a big bounty, but fives is not enough. We're risking too much of our stack at this point. So yeah, we got to fold. Ace King makes a flush. And look at Jamerson has started short, doubled through us twice, and just doubled through Francois to get up to 10 million. What a run up. Friend of the stream. Shermstick says Borgata is where you want to go. There you go. Some AC advice. Ooh. 17 blinds. They open under the gun. They have a midden bounty for 2 start stacks. 3% less equity. Gonna be a folds. Gonna be folds. Is this live? Yes. Lose a pot on 300,000. That kind of sucks. There is a stack on 100,000 on the other table, so 10 blinds. But we now need to cash here. There's no bounties, so cashing the tournament's pretty important. This stage. Blind levels here. 71 blinds. So what? 1.2 million? Is that right? Or 120,000? Yeah, 120,000. 60K, 120K with a 15K ante from everyone. Folding. Bubble continues. Checking out our tables. Making sure I don't miss anything, but I think I'm pretty good here. I think I'm in everything I want. 109 Ultra PKO Turbo. If we're still in the main event in 90 minutes, but that's it. And then our tournament lobby is just going to look less gold. Less millions gold in the tournament lobby going forward. Back to more red. Defend here. 7-5-4-3. Definitely a good enough hand. We flop a pretty interesting flop here. 2 pair, bad flush draw, gut shot to the nut with a 6. Deuce also gives us a straight, right? But not the nut straight. Got a 5 high straight. That said, I still think we have value here, so let's bet. And we win. All right, cool. Cool. Thank you very much, Kay Lane, for the kind words on Facebook. Appreciate you. Demolisher on Twitch as well. Welcome. We're in the money, by the way. Red felt hype confirmed. 254 cashed. First place 1,500 in this PLO. King Queen's going to be a fold to the raise 3-bet from Allison. In our main events. So yeah, this little side piece PLO 7 max. We've got 9 left. We're in a pretty decent spot here. So let's win an Omaha tournament. Cristiano, all of these tournaments are on Party Poker. The names of the tournaments are $215 Millions Online 6max, 109 Millions Online Pot Limit Omaha 7max, $530 Millions Online Main Event Progressive Knockout Day 2, $320 Millions Online 7max Progressive Knockout, and $320 Millions Online 8max Progressive Knockout. That's it. And I'm only answering that today once, chat. Okay? That's it. What do you think is a good enough sample for hyper heads up sit and goes? 5K sound like a nice number? It does sound like a nice number, yeah. I don't know, but it sounds like enough to kind of have some idea. But it is not my area. Check back here? Probably. I am glad I survived that. Not going to play that either. Jacks, we're going to open though in the 320. And the ace-9, we're still on the bubble and they jam. We fold. We've just got to survive to the money here. There's a 92K stack. We can't call it off. Can't do it. It's not worth it. I need to open up the other table actually and start sweating this bubble because... Oh, we made it. Let's go. All right, Redfield hype confirmed. They're out of the tournaments. 430 cash, 254 cashed, 584 cash. Nice to get some money coming in, chat. Nice to get some money coming in. Let's go. We keep betting. How many tables do you consistently run? Right now, 5, usually 6. But some of these are kind of short-handed. So definitely not looking to add more if I can avoid it. Take it down in the 327 max knockout up to 143. Beautiful stuff. So you typing a lot? Is that note taking on players? I don't know what I was typing about actually. But no, not taking any notes. A 3-bet call here against Jesus M if they want to gamble. Friend of the stream, Mary here, by the way. What's up, Mary? Good luck. I don't know why it untags people sometimes, but it does. Got this, Jamie. Thanks, man. I'm trying. We have big action in the main event here. And we lost a player. What do you do when you have ace queen and the flop comes 4, 7, 8? Probably try and keep the pot small. It's a good starting point, basically, usually. It's not a very good flop for us, you know, so keep the pot small is a good start, I think. We're all in with 5s. Money bubble has burst. We have a pocket pair against the chip leader opening in the cutoff. Seems pretty straightforward. And we take it down. Do we call against Mary here with 10s? Probably. Jam again with 5s. I don't love it, but once again, I think we have to here. On what? 17 blinds. Take it down. We're gonna raise against P. Baker, who limped. The Omaha, we're gonna call the raise. We have a lot happening here right now. I don't think we fold here, given how much is in the pot. So good luck us with a pair of 7s against a pair of 9s, which makes trips. Here we're going to check raise. And then here we check back. We raise pre-flop. We flop a 3rd pair. We want to keep the pot small here. Yo, Jamie, watching from Liverpool. What's up, Josh Dutton? Absolutely love watching and learning from you. Thanks, man. I'm glad you dig it. Check, and then they overbets. Fold, fine. Fold to the overbets. Against a more normal bet size, we must continue, but not to the overbet. Okay. So all in all, chipped up in the 320, lost a small pot in the main. Aces is good. Ace, king 8, suited to the ace. They call turns of 4 of spades. I think we want to check here, right? But they pot it and we fold. Seems good. A lot of ways to be drawing dead there, which is enough. Yeah, Sean Rolf. I mean, I think some people play poker for fun and they play 20 tables, and then some pros play like 2 or 3 tables. They're just different scenarios, right? They're different equations. It's like, oh, I have X win rate on X many tables, and therefore I make X amount of dollars per hour, and I play this high stakes or I play this low stakes, right? I think I could probably come up with a different strategy where I made comparable amounts of money playing more tables, smaller stakes. And then likewise, playing higher stakes with less tables, right? They're all possible. This is comfortable for me, I'd say. Pair of 4s. What are you playing for? 70,000 up top in the main event. And then the other ones, it's 1,500, 3,000, and about 4,000 and 3,000. Half pot, continue. Turn to be good. That is good. Check though. We're going to get it in here with the trip 4s, I think fairly obviously. Against aces. But they hit a flush on the end, and the flush does not complete our pair, so we bust there for 253. Nice cash. Unfortunate to lose, but such is life. Moving on. Good. Ace King of clubs. Sweet. We're 430 locked up. Chip leader opens. I don't think there's any other action than shove here. So we will. Good luck. As a rule of thumb, do you continuation bet when you miss completely? It's kind of a thing that's not an easy thing to answer because I think the rule of thumb isn't very good. Generally, yes, you miss when you bet when you miss completely. When you just barely miss or you hit weakly is often when you check. There is some exceptions to that rule. It really depends on board texture in different spots. But usually how a poker range in most situations that isn't the small blind, most of the time when you construct a range, you're going to bet your strongest hands, bet your strong hands. You're going to check your decent hands. You're going to check your like weak but okay hands. And then you're going to start bluffing your bad hands. right? So you're betting the best and the worst, and then you're checking the middle, typically. There is definitely exceptions to that in that you do things sometimes for balance where you want to be able to have strong hands that take different lines. So you might check the nuts sometimes, but then bet all the rest of your good hands, but then you have some super nuts there, right? So like super nuts you check, everything else that's good you bet, and then the middle stuff you check, and then the bad stuff, and then sometimes like blind versus blind, for example, you have such a wide range of hands, you have too many bluff options. So you actually end up checking some of your absolute worst hands that have no way to improve because they don't have any equity, we call it. So obviously this probably sounds like a bunch of jargon because it kind of is. It's really complicated. The most complicated part of poker, I think, is being able to construct a range and a size strategy on the flop. It's not too difficult on the turn of the river. It kind of follows from the flop. That's where a lot of the tough stuff comes from, I'd say. So hopefully some of that was helpful though. I don't know, probably call, right, with a 10? Seems fine. Okay. Check with 10-3, pretty trash. Thanks, makes a lot of sense. No problem, man. On the tables. Yeah. This is a great four betting hand. I'm just trying to decide if I want to shove or make it less than all in. I think shove is the play here. So big shifts, a lot of money we're risking here, but you need some bluffs in the spot to balance out with your really strong hands. I think ace five, especially in a bounty where we'll get bailed out sometimes when we get called. We need 5% less equity. I don't think we want to skimp on our bluffs here. Speaking of king nine, 16 blinds, think a jam. We're not folding pre-flop. The other option is to limp and then call a raise or call a jam. But blind versus blind when they have 15 blinds, it's just like really strong. And we don't really want to limp fold, right? Like king 4 offsuit is an auto jam pre-flop, like you're in. But at like king jack and king queen and king 10, you probably limp, induce a jam, and then call. And against king queen, you probably raise and then call a jam. So it's just how you construct your range. King 9's a really good hand against one other opponent, basically. So we have 6 high. Do we have fold equity? Yes. We're probably right on the line here, I'd say. And on a pay jump bubble. So we'll fold. Right, and we're going a break. So 10 to 10 here in this 250 in the money, but disappointing to lose that pot. We're 4 of 23 here, which is great. 14 of 28 in the 320. And then in the 530, we're 67 of 118. 615 cashed in the main event. Had it at 10 million at one point. We lost a few pots, like 2 big all-ins against the 609 bounty when it was short. But, you know, we do our best. Pokerstaples on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Stay with me. Take this line with ace high, right? If they have a 6, they're probably going to think about check raising some. And if they don't check raise, they're going to check the turn most of the time. And it's a bit convenient to just have the 5. And they don't need to bluff ace high like this. I just don't really believe them here. I think I have the best hand. 6. Okay. GG. 11:08:15 is our finish. The bounty in play. Hopefully people don't see it, and then we get a chance to contend for it, you know? Call. Streets. Hit it. Oh, let's go, baby. What a flop. I think we just want to ISO here, man. With the $75 in there, we don't want to give free cards to like gutters and stuff for it, like that, right? Like make them pay with the 2 overs in the gutter for all the marbles. Flush draw. Nice. 167 plus our $75 bounty. Hell yeah. That's a huge pot. We are going to call this 3-bet though. 6-5 suited. We're all in. With the trip 6s, they fold. Big pot. Let's go. We're going to call with 10s. We want to keep these bounties in play is the main reason why. We see a great flop for our hand with an overpair. And if Klaus has a flush draw or a pair here, I'd expect them to be all in, so that would be sweet. But they fold and we see the nightmare turn. And not a great river either, so hand didn't pan out very well. We still might win, but it's pretty tough against a bet. Cool. I'm going to slow play ace king again to try and induce one of these 3 bounties. And once again, I failed. Back-to-back failures, dude. All the goods. Small bet we call with ace king. 10s and 3s with an ace kicker. Is it good? Probably, to be honest. Probably. No, it's not. And this is also a jam against this 1.5 bounties for 60% of a start stack. Probably need 9% less equity, something like that. Against a 1.5 bounties and this short, we see the nightmare, though, which is, oh my God. We made a flush. That's so sick. $112 bounty. That's actually so sick, man. Wow. Call the check raise. Turn's great. So likely that they have straight draw, flush draw here as opposed to queen jack when the board pairs jack here. They could have 3s full. They could have the same hand as me, king queen. They could have queen 10 here, honestly. But yeah, that's a great turn. So all in. Pretty fun, to be honest. And we bust out queen 9. There it is, $75 bounty. I think that's our 3rd one in the tournament. Yeah, 263. All right, are we chip leading? We're in 2nd. And raising up queen 5 suited, covering everyone for bounties. 19 left. We get an all-in from Andre. It's a call here with queen 5 suited. It's definitely good enough against 6s. We need some clubs or a queen or a 10. Oh, there it is. 112 bounty. I think we're Simon Felt now. Pretty sure. We are up money, even though we're not in the money yet. 375 cash. Let's keep going. And roll in against Thomas. I mean, a lot of hands are just calling the big blind here, but king queen is not one where we want to have to fold on the flop, right? Like it's got a lot of equity against a hand like this. But 8s double up. And we continue on. It's a queen. That's unlucky for Thomas when we have the ace-king here. Pretty sick. We make the flush. We get the bounty. We're down to 16. Call the 3-bet, I think, pretty clearly with Jack-10 suited. It's a beautiful hand. Covering for a bounty. We like it. Flop's decent. We're behind aces-kings. We're behind ace-queen. We're behind a queen-jack suited bluff. Wow. Tough. Real tough. Because we got a 168 bounty overlaying here. We flopped a pair. I think we're calling. They're going to be every like ace-x of clubs as well here. Good luck. Hit it. Too bad. Too bad. Decent equity against aces, right? We can hit a jack. We could hit a 9 on the river, but I don't think we can fold with the 168 bounty. Massive chip lead, have the opportunity to bust everyone out of the tournament, etc. It's too bad. Rolling with the 3s here. Only with 3s we get called by a shorter stack, but definitely could have a better hand. Let's see. And $375 in bounties here. I definitely don't blame the jack-8 call. Set of 3s for the triple up. We got it. We got it, Dottie. $436,000. We get a $75 bounty. We are back in action. Whoo! Hello, familia. We're back. What's going on? Final 4 tables. The main event, the 327 max PKO turbo. The 328 max PKO millions. And in the money at the 215 6 max. Let's get it done. Good luck. Thank you, Vincent, for the good luck on Facebook. Synchronium24 says, out of position typically has a more merged betting range. True. That's the true story. But I think people that are asking this question don't know what that means, but nonetheless. In general, as a general rule, do not continuation bet when you miss completely. Oh, right. See, every time I ask this question, some nerd has to answer, well, what's your temperature? Is it night or day? Is your opponent eating carnivore? Yeah, see, I mean, it's very difficult, dude. I've asked a lot of great players, and they aren't able to give me a succinct answer either. It is a very complicated, because it's like you're making a recipe, right? You have all of these different variables that are contributing to the final meal, right? But it kind of has like 10 parts, and sometimes a certain ingredient is more important than another ingredient, and it depends on this, and it is really difficult to cohesively sort of explain well. But I think as you get used to it over time, you'll start to more and more recognize what ingredients are important and why. And it'll just start to naturally get better. But I can't give you a course of like, you need to do this, right? Obviously call here with the trip 8s, I think. King Queen's possible, but you gotta call it trips. We bust there. We can re-enter. 28 left. Can we get Jamie versus Matt boxing match to drum a pipe for me? Word. We're going to jam Queen Jack suited. Queen Jack, Queen 6. That's a jack. Keep it clean, Daddy. No dime on. Let's go. Party poker, man. Party poker is where you got to play. We got good stuff going on. I think we have good game quality. Safe games. Operate in a good way, I think. So check us out. On with Queen 10. Excuse me. GG for $29.97. Call it $4.30. Cash in the 215, but the end of the road. I have a full house. It's the best hand, right? Probably. Probably is. What the heck is this? We probably fold here. Fairly likely they have like middling pair type stuff that they can value bet. Fold 9-6. That's a big stack, Patrick. That is a big stack. Second place in the tournament. Chip leader has 44 million, though, in the main event, which is a lot of millions, frankly. Imagine being 300 blinds deep. Oh, my God. It's going to be a long grind, this main event, dude. Everyone settle in. If only I could play on Michigan on Party Poker. Word, man. I wish you could join me. I really do. I do. I do. I do. I do. I've been on your stream in years. What's up, Dorian? Good to see you, man. The first person I started watching and playing for real money, playing the main event this year on a comfy bankroll. Let's go. Quick thanks for streaming. Yo, man, congrats. And good luck in the main. I hope you win. I hope you win the whole thing, dude. Glad to hear it. It's exciting because I've definitely heard of a couple stories like you of people that started playing poker professionally and then, you know, have made it from streams, you know. So it's awesome to hear that, my friend, and good luck in the main event. Fernando, thank you for the good luck. Thank you, thank you. We got sub ad coming in from Elvis to Presley. It's still one of the best names. Can we get some love in the chat, please, for Elvis to Presley? 19-month resub. Get some hearts out in the chat. Thank you, my friend, and welcome back, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for tuning in on this beautiful main event day, 5:30 main. I have established that I'm a rec player, but folding a full house seems strange to me. Can you elaborate your thoughts there? There was 3 on the board, Schwan Rolf, and we had the bottom pair in our hand. So if they started with a pair of 3s, a pair of 4s, a pair of 5s, a pair of 6s, a pair of 8s, or any 7, they had a better hand than our full house. So yes, the absolute strength of a full house is very strong. The relative strength of a full house in that spot is actually only going to beat a bluff. That's it. What we would call a bluff catcher, because they're never going to bet a worse hand for value. So folding there is because I didn't think they had enough bluffs compared to better hands. And that's basically it. So Jam, we cover for the bounty for 32 blinds, and there's no better way to play 5s, especially with this stack behind. So we're all in. Good luck. It's our 3rd shove in this tournament. Hopefully this one goes well, man. Okay, we won and all in. Let's go. No party poker in Florida, man. I wish. I really wish. Austin asking where. Party poker is where we're playing. Good luck, Jimmy. You got this. Thank you, Fernando Roja. Okay. Cheers, Sam. Been watching for a few months. Been improving the results in the free roll tournaments. Nice stuff. We got sub hype coming in. Mr. Yeti Cast, nah, me in the building. Gets a love of the chat for your boy. 89 months is a lot of months. It really is, man. It's been a pleasure the whole time, dude. Thank you very much, Mr. Yeti Cast. I appreciate you. Always nice to have you around. And thank you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's win a main event. And some 320s, frankly, as well. Would be nice. Dalton goes for the open. We cover for a bounty. Yeah. We 3-bet. Don't necessarily want to get this all in if someone 4-bet shoves all in, right? But against these stacks less than 20 blinds, we do want to play with this hand in a bounty tournament. While we wait for that, we're going to raise ace-10 in the main event, which is a little bit of a complicated hand, ace-10 offsuit in this spot. Jamerson makes it pretty simple to play against a squeeze. We fold. If we go post-flop, we play post-flop. Our 3-bet got through. And as I mentioned, we fold with this player behind, right? If it was heads up against P-Lobber, we wouldn't be folding here. But we got Dorian17 dropping the prime sub. Gets a love in the chat for Dorian. Thank you so much for your support, my friend. I appreciate you. Been following for 9 years, 3 months, 19 days, and 21 hours. Oh my God, Dorian. We're talking OGs. Thank you for the prime sub. I appreciate you very much. Get some hearts out in the chat. That's a long time, man. Thank you. Let's go, Dorian. Let's go. Oh, that was the guy on YouTube. Okay, I'm connecting it now. Dorian was on YouTube, who's playing the main event. Drop the sub on Twitch. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. And win the main. think we got a full Elliott Smith there, unfortunately. I don't want to, but I think I have to. Our hand's bad enough to bet here, I think. We raise again. Nexus, there it is, 9 years, 3 months. There it is, 9 years, 6 months from Nye. Damn. 7 years, 22 days. Call me Kurt. You guys are crazy, man. Absolute OGs. Yeti, 7 years, 20 days. Some true originals here. Out of the 231 we have on Twitch right now, there's at least 20 of you that have been following since year one. This is pretty crazy. And thanks. Deuce 5 wins against King Jack for 9 million chips somehow. And has a nice 1K bounty on their head. We got somebody coming in. From Nexus, 110-month resub. That's wild. 10 more months for a decade and still enjoying watching you play. Wish it was 5 days a week like the old days. Yeah, man. I wish I could handle 5 days a week. Thank you, man, for 110 months. 10 months away from a decade from Nexus. Time flies, man. Thank you. Thank you. Get some love in the chat for Nexus. PSR on 7 years. There it is. Love to see it. Then Deuce, let's get the showdown here for cheap. And then let's... Oof, tough spot. 1/3 start stack with the bounty, but this is an uncapped range. And we have 1.4 start stacks. Ugh. Pretty tough spot here, I think, as to whether we want to gamble. In general, we probably do. So I will, but kind of a tough spot, I'd say. Diamond, king, diamond. Did we win this last hand in the main? No. Queen is the winner. Eagle Heart with the 7 years, 20 days, 5 hours. There was a big following group at the 7 years stage. I think that would have been Scoop, 2 years into Scoop, basically. Yeah. I think I remember that. What up, J Stop? What's up, Jamie Corley? How are you? I'm having a great time here. I got 3 tables left. Trying to win the main event, trying to win all 3 of these tournaments, and wrapping up a really productive month of poker, man. This is a beautiful hand with ace king. Elliott opens, just 3-bet here. There's not a lot of incentive to like try and get a squeeze behind. Just go for 3-bet right now. And we get a call. Okay, to the flop, Jack 6-4. Let's go for a bet here of 600. Seems fine in this 3-bet pot. And we win. That seems easy. Davy C reshoves in a bounty with King Queen. Calling. Good luck. Hit it. Barry, no, Barry. GG. GG in the 320 millions there. We have one more 320, but not how we want it to end. The last one, we are down to 19 and 13 pay. Should be an interesting finish. Sean Rolfe from YouTube. Oh, there you go, Eagle Heart. Nice, man. Okay, I see you now. I see you. Check with 10-5 of diamonds. Go to a flop of Jack 4-4. Swing and a miss. Everyone hates folding. That's true. That is true, man. Folding will be in our future here, I think. This is a good starting hand. A6 of spades. And a walk. Fine. Fine. Take it. Cert has been falling for 3 years, 11 months, 28 days. Let's call it 4 years, man. Shall we? Shall we call it 4 years? Be good. I think you've earned it. Dave Clarko with 2 years, 9 months. There it is. 9 years, 5 months from Silveresta. It's a while. What's up, Positive Dude? How are you, man? Thanks for hanging out on Twitch today. Whew, I'm feeling the fatigue. We got a long way to go, though. We got to relax. Got to relax. We got to chill because we have a long grind ahead of us in this main event. We're only an hour and a half into the day. And plenty more to come, so. One Positive Dude with the 8 years, 6 months. Well, 36, 17 to 17 there. We're going to fold Queen Deuce. This chip leader is having a field day, which is super fun for them. What would you say is your biggest poker accomplishment to date? Yeah, it's a good question, man. I mean, what I care about, what other people care about is probably a little bit different. My biggest score of 105,000, it was really nice to get a 6-figure score. That was nice. I won an EPT side event, so it was nice to win a live tournament. That was pretty special. I won the biggest tournament on another site the day they signed me as a pro. It was the biggest tournament on the site at that time. There was over, would have been over 10,000 entrants in the tournament, so it was big. Or over 1,000, not over 10,000, over 1,000. So those are all great. But at the end of the day, I think it's, I guess I'm most proud of my contribution to the poker discussion and the way that people think about poker and the content I've made over the last 9.5 years. I think I've hopefully portrayed poker in a reasonable and a fair light and showed people sort of how the game works and made it a net positive for them in their poker journey. So to me, getting this stream off the ground and still doing it 9.5 years later, where, you know, across the 3 streams, we have probably 500 people watching us right now. Yeah, about 450. 9.5 years after starting this thing. That's pretty special. So, yeah, I would say that. Can we call it 4s here? No. Chance of getting squeezed a little bit too high. Not going to get enough value post-flop. Jamie, with how popular PKOs are, when do you think one of the major series will start doing live PKOs? Got to be a simple way to keep track of the bounties. There's definitely some places that do live PKOs with like simple chips, right? It's not really a big thing though, and especially if it gets too big, it could be complicated. But that's definitely a thing where you pass around the in-play bounty chips and then you give people cash. Or it might be like a flat cash and then the other bounty chips keep accumulating, you know? So yeah, I've heard of PKOs live, but they're definitely best ran online. We are in the money. Yep, we're in the money in the 530. We have 652 cashed, plus 250 in bounties. And in the 320, we're 4 off the money, 4 away. And I'm losing my voice, so I need to speak a little bit less quietly, if that's okay. Or a little bit less loudly. Here we go. All right. Good luck, chat. Here we go. Come on. Let's go 15 million, baby. Let's go. Let's go, chat. Oh, we're in it to win this thing. Come on, baby. It's going to put us 24th place. Sheesh. If we had a club, I would probably lead. We are on the soft bubble. I think ace four is an all in though. We're 10 blinds deep. Chip leader opens. They can open probably any 2 cards in this spot. Ace four suited is good enough. It's king queen. If we double up here, we've got a pretty good chance of making it, but do need a double and we get one. Okay, nice. So that's gonna put us in 14th place and 13 pay, but we should be able to maneuver a decent amount here. Let's see how it goes. What's up, Bacon, please? Welcome in. 3-year followage. I think my other account has been following since 2016. Ajaj99. There you go. Been around a while. Been posted up. Mm. 27 of 99. 99 left. I got 99 problems, but a bounty A1 hit me for the 10-8. Watching from Australia. Good morning, my friend. Good morning. I hope you're well. It is already Tuesday in Australia. How does it feel? Francois opens 3-bet from Allison. We have to fold Jack-10 suited, which is just such a pretty hand with such opportunity. But we got to fold. Let's go. Come on, Synchronym 24. Let's make it count, man. Pizzle the Twizzle with the 2-year followage. 1 year, 9 month, I should say. Ding Boy, 9 years, 1 month. Let's go, Ding Boy. You think Ontario pool will not increase, or will it stay like that for a long time? I don't think it'll decrease, right? I think it'll slowly increase, but hopefully Ontario can join some of the American states for like shared liquidity. Would be a nice thing. Or maybe rejoin the international liquidity. Reach from Belgium. Kevin Martins, you're back, man. Thank you, Pete Hall. Thanks, man. Things are good, Kevin Martins. We are 98 left in the main events. And on the bubble here, I got to change this to bubble fill. I forgot. There we go. I might as well open up the other table so we can sweat it. We're actually down to 15 now. So I'll cover this section up. There we go. We need 2 bust outs. I'm the shortest stack. Doesn't mean I have to bust. Thanks for your honesty and knowledge and entertainment, good sir. Are a great man. Thanks. Of course, Jeremy. Cheers, man. Thank you. Playing ring fence in Nevada for 10 years. Not quite 10. Actually, no, you're right. 10 years. Because ring fence Nevada started right before I started streaming. It has been a decade. Holy crap. Ring fence poker in Nevada for a decade, dude. Oh my God. That's insane. Jay Carver started out on Ultimate Poker, which is a now defunct poker site. I remember that. Crazy. A decade. My God. Best of luck, Jamie. Thank you, Sean Rolf. I'm busy with dinner for the family. All right, man. Have a good one. I get to have some dinner as well with my extended family, which are here tonight. But this main event is going to put a fork in the works, dude. Unfortunately, I'm not going to make it. Because we're here to win this tournament. 95 remain. I think we play down to the final 9 tonight and then come back for the final table, I believe. Let me see if I can see it actually. Oh, we played till the end of level 18 actually. So I'll be able to calculate when this is over. So it's level 5 right now for only 4 minutes, so I just won't count that one. 7, 8, 3 hours. 4 hours. 4 hours and 20 minutes plus breaks. So about another 5 hours. 11 p.m. we'll be finished for the day. Will we be down to the final table? Probably. Yeah. Might be down to like 6 or 5 left. We'll see. The blinds will be 1 million, 2 million at that point. The average stack is 11.8 million. Three bet against later position. I think we want a 3-bet here. Obviously, can get pretty spicy post flop, but Ace King is a very strong hand. So let's see how it goes. But we can figure out, let's open a calculator, what the average stack will be at the final table at 1 million, 2 million. There's a total of 12 million average chips multiplied by 93 people. Equals 1 billion chips in play divided by 9. 124 million. So that would be a 60 big blind stack at the final table at the end of the day. So yeah, I expect we'll be finishing the day around final 9, but could be final 8, maybe final 7. Something like that. Long way to go. And we need 1 billion chips. One hand, one decision at a time. Check, check. We make trips. They check bet 550 here. Need a call from weak aces. Don't want to go too big. Life is a bit tough against a check raise. We block straights though. We have tripped, probably would call. J-Hype, I think it is. I don't know if we won the main event. It probably is, though, because we won 70K, right? Yeah, so this might literally be the same tournament we won 70K in. Might be the same one. Pretty sick. It's like the same amount of money for first, too, which is also sick. 15 of 15 still in our 328 max. I feel like old you would flat that Jack 10 suited. Nah, it was a raised 3-bet, dude. I don't think I would cold call a 3-bet with Jack 10 suited there. No WSOP events this year. The online ones, you have to be in Nevada, I think. So, yeah, can't do it. Holy crap. Family Neeg. Don't know if you remember me as killing Naomi. Of course, dude. Of course I remember killing Naomi. What do you mean, dude? Of course. I hope you're good. I started playing poker 2 days ago again. Won my first tourney, 1.2K Omaha. Nice, man. Family Neeg, thank you very much for popping in, man. It's been forever since I've seen you, but always a pleasure, man. Always a pleasure. Raise ace-5 suited. Pretty big miss with ace-5. Don't even think I want to c-bet here. With the bounty incentive, they have 774. They're going to get in every piece here. That's like gutter or better. They're going to check raise, and that's just too many hands. Yeah, I like betting if we have, you know, Jack 9 suited, if we have King 9 suited, these sort of hands, not ace-5 though. Love from India. What's up, my friend? Thank you. That's correct. Bacon piss. Yep. Yep. Elliott Smith with a big raise on the river. A massive, massive shove on the river from Elliott Smith. This is huge, dude. And we want to call, right? We want Francois to get short because this is not a bluff. Just not. If this is a bluff, this is an insane bluff. So we are down to 14 now in this tournament. We are on the pure bubble in the 320. Min cash is $370. 3-bet Allison? No, a little too wide there. Full queen jack. Morning from Thailand. What's up, Pop? Comrich. Watching from NYC. Good luck, bud. Antonio Deluvio. I really want to go to New York this summer. Check it out. It's been a long time. Thank you. Even your celebrating was quiet. Yeah, I'm losing my voice, dude. I'm losing it. I am losing it. I'm trying to hold it together. Okay, we're going to go on a 5-minute break. I need a drink of water. Pokerstaples on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Enjoy these highlights, and I'll be back in 5 minutes. Stay with me. Down to 9. We're down to 9. Don't worry, it's coming. It gets a small one because we're not in the money. We're on the bubble, chat. We are on the bubble. We have 525 in bounties. Matthew Bands is in 2nd place. We are in the middle of the pack in 6th. But we cover this bounty, cover this bounty, cover this bounty. 2 all-ins here, ace, 8, and 9s. 2 off the money. The min cash is important. Nine's printed. The 150 bounty is gone, and we're on the pure bubble now. Oh boy. I think we raise call here generally. We would probably fold if it's someone like jams and someone calls, right, to get the min cash, but ace queen's a really strong hand, and I think in this structure of tournament, we need to play aggressively just because of how important the bounties are in the total prizes we're playing for. So we min raise. Folds through Matt, which is good news. So we've got 2 shorter stacks and then a big stack here. And like I said, unless it's like a 2-way all-in, we're going to gamble if they would like to. Especially that 262 bounty. I mean, great time to have ace jack here, just saying. All right, good luck. Oh! Hit it and hold, Dottie. Hit it and hold. Let's go. We are absolutely bounty kings, dude. 585 min cashed. We have 788 in bounties, dude. Call. Streets. Hit it. Awkward. Awkward. Don't hit second pair against 10 blinds covering for a bounty. It's actually not that hard, right? With the backdoor flush draw, it's so clear that we're continuing. I don't think we want to check raise all in. They're raising off 12 blinds in the hijack. And it goes check, check, and we just bet. That's very simple. Making trips on the turn makes it simple. So many draws we can have here as well. And when Michael has an ace, which is often, they're not folding. So things are looking good. Don't be an ace. Nice. It's an ace, dude. It's an ace. We know it's an ace. Just call. Just call. I'm so full of crap, dude. Everything missed. Just call. Kings. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Another 150 bounty. Call me the vacuum. Just sucking up all the chips, Dottie. Send them.
I think I have the coolest piece of poker software you've ever seen today. It is called Hybrid Poker. Brand new piece of poker learning software where you test your score against myself, against Daniel Negreanu, against Bill Perkins, and see how you score against the 3 of us, as well as other poker players as well. But Hybrid Poker learns about you, the player, this is really cool. As Hybrid Poker gets to know you, it's going to tell you what to work on. There's a link to the IQ test down below. Try it for free. I think you'll like it. So try it out.
Okay, 986 in the prize pool, 938 in bounties, 1800. This is big though. We've got aces. Do it, Daniel. Do it. They're all in. Dodge it. Come on. We're three-handed, baby. We are three-handed, baby. Let's go. Another bounty coming our way, 168, 1367 plus 1106. A6 suited is pretty good. I think check back is good. Should take a screenshot of this because it's good memes. An overbet on the turn, brutal. But we call, of course. It's not, I guess it's not of course, but I think we definitely call. On this board, there's diamonds, there's spades, there's all sorts of straight draws. Board pairs 5 on the end. They could go for a jam here. It'd be really sick. Pot. Wow. Everything missed, dude. Really? I think I'd probably call, right? It's like a great river. Same hand, okay. That's a weird A6, but fine. What a turn, dude. So sick. What a turn in a 3-bet pot. What's up? We're back. We're going to have to see the conclusion of that hand next hour because we are 21 of 86 in the main event, 700 cash plus 250 in bounties. And here we are 14 of 14. The ace deuce. And let's go. We do want a bust on the bubble here. This would get us in the money. We definitely want to call if we can. Aces, nines, this should be it. If there's no 9, we're in the money. And that should be it. We're going to get in this 109 Hyper Turbo because we've still got the main event for several hours, so we can play this 109 for sure. Actually, 75 goes to bounties and 25 to the prize pool, so it's big bounty, but there it is. We are in the money. Red felt hype confirmed. 371 cashed. Can we spin this up to something respectable? Let's go. Let's go, man. Take off the cover on table 1, which is a new 109. It's our last millions of the year for us. And that's it, man. Sheesh. What a grind. By the way, I missed a 5-pack of subs there. I'm so sorry. Carl of Duty, the absolute legend, man. Carl, thank you so much. How you doing, man? Thanks for the 5-pack. Can we get some love in the chat, please, for a legend of the stream, Carl of Duty? Hope you're so well, man. Welcome to the team. CG Mother, Mr. McNoodle 95, Merciless, Butane 45, the absolute legend, and Bill Berlin, love Berlin. Welcome to the team, courtesy of your boy, Carl of Duty. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Miss you. Always a pleasure to see you, man. And thank you. Thank you, thank you. Kevin, I think he was doing a reality show recently, and I think he's also going to Vegas. I don't know. Bacon, please. Did I say bacon piss? I meant bacon, please. Sorry, man. Who is Dottie? Asks a Cougar Hunter on YouTube. Dottie is a professional golfer and golf announcer. Stands for Dottie Pepper. When I was young, I wanted to be a professional golfer. So my friends and I would play golf and we'd pretend commentate on the course. And it kind of just never stopped referencing Dottie. And that was that. Buddha Briscola, Jamie Bossman, and be well. May fortune favor you. Thank you. Thanks, man. $21 of 86. Look at this flush I've made. King 10 suited, beautiful, very nice hand. We've got 3 starting bounties here and 3 stacks, just over 3 stacks. We're playing Jamerson M. Friend of the stream is going to 3-bet directly behind. Situation and not as well. We do have a suit of Broadway, which is great, but it's one of the weakest ones. Against the cold 4-bet, it's definitely a fold. I'll take you back there, but we're going to go all in with the jacks in our 320 millions event. No music for me. No, we're just chilling, man. But without music, you guys can mix your favorite stuff on the side to make a perfect vibe. Jacks, triple up to 272. We've now got a stack that can mess about in this tournament. Love to see it. Min raise, A Dalmas. Got it through, I guess, after a fold pre-flop. Yes. We call with the ace deuce. And check fold, for sure. This is not a flop we can do anything on. Continue on our 16 million, just above average stack. A Kimber on the button. Opens, and we're going to 3-bet sauce on it. 3-bet sauce on it to 8,500. And in the main event, which is more important, we're going to raise Queen 9 on the button. Thanks for the story, bro. I made this name like 10 years ago, a Cougar Hunter. Hey, man, I'm happy for you. Do your thing. Do your thing, man. Get a call from A. Dalmas, ace 6-3, no hearts. I am going to drop a 3-bet out there. Or, excuse me. I'm going to drop a C-bet out there with our junkie queen. And just try and take down the pot now. And it works. Great. I see you have P-Lobber on your table. They're the one who had trip 10s versus my trip 9s. You see you both doing well. You better ship it, though. Thank you, Steve. Confirmed. 100%. I'm coming for P-Lobber. Coming for that bounty, bro. 3-bet here. We call with the king 6 suited. And we missed the flop, unfortunately. Fold in the main event. Ooh, C-bet's so small. Fold though, still. It's about as bad as it gets with King X, no backdoor flush draw is the absolute bottom of our range. Like, we'd prefer to continue with Queen Jack. Is the worst possible hand, so yeah. Tens, we raise. Call, call. It's a resqueeze. This is such a massive pot. They jam for 5 starting bounties and 5 start stacks. Tens is definitely strong enough, but we have to fade this opponent slow playing a monster. For $625 and a bunch of chips. Come on, chat. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 23 million chips in the main event. We're on the first page of the leaderboard, 14th position. A massive bounty coming our way. 875 at bounties, and it's starting to get real, dude. We are starting to enter real territory. Okay, let's do it. I mean, I keep taking you to this 109, but it just doesn't matter in relation to this main event. It's just so not important. Folding King 7. Online Poker League in all states now? No. There's regulated poker in about 5 or 6 states. In all the other states that where poker is unregulated, it's not illegal, but it's not regulated. And then there's one state where poker is illegal, that's Washington State. That's my understanding as a non-lawyer, so do your own due diligence, of course, but that's my understanding in the U.S. situation. All good on my end, pal. Don't get much free time these days. Now the kids are growing up. Feel more like a walking ATM machine and free taxi service. I hear you, brother. I hear you. The good stuff, though, man. All the best. Hope you guys are happy and fam is happy. Down to 12 in this other 320. Here, we're definitely not folding to Gunter in position here when we cover for a bounty with Jack 10. I don't think we want to like 3-bet call. I think we just want to flat in position. And a very tricky spot shaping up here in the 320. Raise, call, we overcall, and we flop top pair with a, you know, the worst kicker. Backdoor flush shot. Pretty tough spot to play on 22 blinds remaining. Back to our Jack 10. Swing and a miss on the flop. And they 2x pot shove. We fold. We call the C-bet, which is a big C-bet. It's 2/3. We turn 2 pair. So great. We get to go all in against probably King Jack if they jam. Ace King. Similar. Oh, counterfeit. Oh, counterfeit. $370. Wow. Okay, new table in the main event. Wow, that is a pretty bad beat. It'll happen though. It'll happen. Nice to get another cash on the board, but we're down to our final 2 tables. The final 2. We can open up a bunch of main event tables actually, to be honest, to just like sweat all-ins and stuff. That might be fun. Let's do that. Why not? It's nice to sweat big bounties going away and stuff. So on our table, we have a very gettable bounty here and here and here. 250, 500, 375 is pretty good. But we are chip leader at our table, which is great news for us. And I have 4 other main event tables open just for vibes. So let me put some covers on those. Okay, sweet. Including friend of the stream, Ben Edwards is still in there with 4 million. Good luck, Ben. Pop in as and when I can. Word, man. Thank you. Full to the squeeze, of course, with King 3 suited here. Main event plays for 18 levels today. We're on level 7. So we'll probably be down to the final 9 or so. El Ramata. But of course, all the bounties you can get today are over today. A back raise from Lucas Silva, which is interesting. Not often you're going to see this. Eduardo thinks it's hilarious. Thinks it's the funniest thing he's ever seen. And the tank is really on, and a fold. Well, that was such a weird hand. Bizarre. Fold the 6-5. Yo, let's go, Steve. Yeah. It's a long way to go, right? It's a long way to go. Don't get me wrong. That was a lot of money in equity we just won. Our stack's worth like a good... What average stack is 14 million? What's our stack worth right now? Like maybe 6,000, 7,000? So it's a good chunk of change we're sitting on here, but you know, it could end up with 1,500 or 70,000. There's a lot still to play for. Ace jack, ace 5. That's a jack. Eduardo is the winner. Ace 10 beats 10s on this outer table. 10-9 offsuit. Fold to the raise 3 bets. And Luke is thinking about what to do on our table. And Felipe is going to take it down. Oh, ace king suited. Ace king suited. It's a great spot. If this bounty's in play, and if they jam, it's just a rejam, right? If they fold, it's a 3-bet less than all in, obviously. So I think they're going to jam. No, they fold. Okay. So let's make it 2.1 million. Seems like a good sizing. And hopefully see the jam here. Snap call. Okay. Call. They flopped a set. We flopped top. Nothing to think about. We snap call because it's really unlikely they have a set. I mean, they win the chips. Totally unavoidable. I mean, this is a really bad way to play a set of 10s for what it's worth. Like, you should always call the flop here. Always. Every time. Because you're just going to fold out my draws, right? Like, you're going to fold out queen jack. You're going to get no further barrels, right? You're going to get no money when I have a queen or when I hit a jack. And you're getting all the money from ace king anyways, right? So, like, always call the flop there. But no matter how that hand plays out, we're back at 10 million. That's just the way it's going to work there. Ace king knocks out the 2s. Continue on and fold king 3. Nice bounty in play here. Would it be worth playing if they shove? Probably not. There's a big pot. Leonatan is tanking up a little bit here. Probably trying to get to that next pay jump a little bit easier, I'm guessing. This is a live stream, Sebastian. Yeah, we're on delay. We're on delay of about 5 minutes today, but this is a live stream. Actually, it's a longer delay today. It's an 8-minute delay because of some of our disconnects, but nonetheless. Take it down with the Ace King. Oh, I wish that we won that big hand. Just have a nice 30 million, would be in 6th place. But we move on. We're going to raise Ace King suited in this last millions turbo. Big bounty. Take it down. Sammy bets 3 million on the river. We do cover this pretty nice $700 bounty. It would be beautiful to get. But we got to pay attention to Leonatan. He's got a 375 bounty. And is very short. Just above a starting stack in the tournament, actually, which is pretty funny. Ace deuce, not enough. We fold. Look, Jamie, you inspire a lot of players like me. Hey, thank you. Gab Medina, continue doing this quality work. I will do my best. Leonatan, on your right, is not a great player. He 2.5x off 14 blinds, queen jack off. Flat ace queen suited off 9 blinds. First meet earlier in the tournament. Word. That's not ideal, I would say. I'd say that's not ideal. That's a straight from Mathieu. And in the main event, Leonatan is in the big blind with not a lot of chips, but folds, thankfully. Let's go. Going in on the turn anyway, for sure. Definitely was Robert Robinson, for sure. For sure was getting it in there. You have no delay on YouTube Live? I should, I think. Yep, there's a delay. Delay on all of them. Of course. And that's a double knockout on another table. There's bounty there for Paulo. Beautiful. Beautiful hand when you've got 32 blinds. Love to see it. It's a pretty close spot as to how we want to play this for 32 blinds, honestly. Now it's not close. Now it's an easy all-in. Good luck. Yeah, delay is actually 8 minutes today because we had a bunch of disconnects, so it's quite a long delay today because the internet was a little spotty earlier. GG. The end of the road, chat. 1673 in the main event, and that is a wrap on the stream today. Thank you all so much for your support. I'm going to raid my brother Matt on Twitch. Appreciate you all. Thank you so much for stopping in, supporting me over millions. Like I said, I'm going to be gone this week because I'm going to F1 this Sunday. So I will not be online, but you can see me the following week. And enjoy the summer. Really appreciate you all. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, we'll see you later. Goodbye.